They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Rebels will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Quick release by the QB. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
On the ground, it's Frazier. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man, it's Simmons. Makes the grab, it's Frazier. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The sweet feet buy a little time. He caught it, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Touch pass on the run. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Great job. Defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Lewis wants to pass. Got a man, it's Taylor. Some tough running there to create a little space and get it out to the 10.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Takes the easy completion. Cutting it off! They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Now on the move. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. In a perfect world, quarterback hits his last step, turns the ball loose, receiver comes out of the break, ball's there. That's not what happened there.
Because this isn't a perfect world. Because we're going to put a defender on you, mess up that timing where it's not easy breezy, just like you're throwing on air. It's a nice job by the defense.
Touchdown, Georgia! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability, dude, with his speed to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis to throw. He lets one fly deep. He's got it down the left side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now on second down. Taylor has it. And he makes the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels are on the move. The give to the single back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The give out of the gun. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll keep it himself. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Lewis wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now, oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the Dogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smartly.
They're dealing with a second and long. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Lewis to throw. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Finds a crease at the 20. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Run in the red zone. It's Taylor. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess. Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Lewis wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over the Red Hawks of Miami. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Calls his own number. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simmons. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Humphries. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass.
Well, I don't need all these viewers all of a sudden. You got to go about your day. Everything's fine.
Forcing an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
I know what it's about
After
there.
the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's not afraid to go deep. Brings it in down the left side. Gets out.
Doing defensive adjustments I've never done in my life.
Set up in business with a first and goal.
Just trying shit. Just seeing what happens.
Go to football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding.
I need him to keep doing that. I mean, what?
And creating the explosive play.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He might want another play. Looking downfield is Simmons. Here's the pressure.
Oh my!
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he puts through the extra point. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The running game going in the second half.
I agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Hand off from the shotgun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Lewis to throw. Under fire.
You read that shit.
Dave. The sack at the 20.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll start this drive firing. He's got an open man. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
You know,
listen, bro, don't make me put Chupac on so he doesn't get 50.
For defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Running to the left. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one up, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient.
Why do you want to see him get to 50 so quick?
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Lewis wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down. Not much running room there
fast
thanks
as hell.
to this senior defender.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle.
He dropped it.
3rd down pass is incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And if you knew that was coming.
He trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air. It's Simmons.
Oh, there's nobody there. Shit.
Right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
It's complete to the left. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how
Can't blitz,
good
can't
the
play
decisions
zone.
have been by the
Can't
quarterback.
zone
He's
blitz.
not being too greedy. When the shot
cooked.
plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what
It's
the
not a great day.
defense gives
I
him,
mean, it is
and you're
outside,
just
but not on the
whittling
game.
away, and you're
Not
marching
for
the
me.
ball down the field.
Why can't you help
Really
me?
good decisions by the QB.
Looking downfield on first
My
down.
life is...
Moving out of the pocket.
No! I need
Just
something.
couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack.
What's the penalty for quitting, bro? Because against you, I might have
out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Too thirsty for too long.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. And the Bulldogs in the hurry up. On third down.
I got stuck on the D line.
Fires to the wideout.
That's, I mean, I wouldn't have stopped, but I got stuck on the D line.
Georgia made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Why would you? You ever heard of a power outing?
Push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Lewis to throw. Pocket breaking down.
I mean,
and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This is a little time.
The Dogs getting a push in the middle and getting to the quarterback and just salivating to get at it.
And every year they find these dudes. They all look the same, just massive, big, strong, quick guys that don't like people, Reese Davis, that just love hitting people with aggressiveness, and just it's so amazing that they find that year after year in this defensive line group.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. To dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down.
And that's just the kind of game
fucking go for
quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, turn for the ball.
And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
What am I supposed to do? I know you told me. I'm not surprised.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own team. There he goes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up.
Something tells me the result might be the same. Recruit.
Not. That kind of yardage keeps you ahead of
but I'm no.
The Rebels can really attack on this second and short.
Fortune teller.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their idea.
Beat up.
So running the ball on second down, no problem.
Morale low.
Maybe this will breathe
hoping not to give up
into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
So you're just in here to brag while I'm getting my head kicked in? You think that makes me feel better?
I'd love to say this earlier in the game. Probably would love to have.
Hey man, I'm happy you're seeing success, winning games at a 5-star school.
Maybe
I'm
cranking
happy
the
for you.
tempo and probably if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
He'll pull it on the read. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down.
Once you get to 35, just know true clock's going.
Struggled. They're not going to win this
no matter
game,
what point of the game.
Me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence. That they
you know who Parrish is? He goes to the University of Minnesota. He's using me against him.
Now they'll run the draw.
Oh my God! Don't run backwards.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Hey, come on! That's not fair.
And this offense, man,
he should still be at the U of M.
And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this:
I'm surprised he didn't leave after last year. He got some hype. I think he.
Because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
He had he was up there around the nation leader in interceptions.
Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before.
You know, your line is just killing me.
This offensive line is not going to like watching.
I guess I'd step right up into it, but
because they've gotten beat time and time again.
My line would push your guys back at all. That would help me a lot.
All the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Time has been off.
Probably
probably
should have
We've
been.
seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, that was going to lead him
They ruin
once.
the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they dialed up a
Teach
shot
me
play,
next.
but they couldn't hook up.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Unloads to the
fuck,
wideout.
man.
Catch in the middle, it's White. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Back's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red
good
zone.
luck.
This is a big spot.
We've reached
Hope
the
you can't find your
2-minute
parking
timeout, and the
ticket.
clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the ground. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough
Good
for
game,
a
bro.
1st down.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that 1st down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a 1st down.
When you